Welcome into TBN Live. This is our halftime special. We are here talking about the 5A state playoffs. We're going to go through some of the big games on the east side here and just kind of talk through how we're feeling about these games and where we're going to predict. First of all, I'd like to say in our regular season predictions, I won handily between the four of us. Isaac's not here today. Unfortunately, he took last, so he had to get kicked off the show. Zach took second. Jonathan took third. Close between them. First, let's start with our picks here. Aquinas versus Turner. Zach, we'll let you start. Who do you got in this one?
Aquinas.
Yeah, Aquinas.
Yep.
Shouldn't really be close.
Also got Aquinas. This one probably pretty easy. Next game we got here, we got Highland Park and Pittsburgh, a little 8-9 matchup. Jonathan, where are you going on this one?
Yeah, this one was tough for me. I don't really know a lot about these teams. It kind of feels like when you're picking that March Madness bracket, you get to that 8-9, and it's just kind of a crapshoot. So I did end up picking Highland Park in this one. It just felt right.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Pitt in this one. I think Pittsburgh close game, but I think they're the better team.
I like Pittsburgh here. They play against harder competition. Highland Park is not historically a great football school, so just going to rely on that.
All right, 4-13 matchup here. We got Mill Valley against J.C. Harmon. I'll start in this one. I'm going to go Mill Valley. Zach, who do you got in this one?
Probably Mill Valley.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jonathan?
yeah. I think Mill Valley should win this one by 35 plus.
Yeah, I think we all can agree on that one. Next one here, we got Spring Hill, Shawnee Heights. Zach, where are you going on this one?
I like Spring Hill here. Of course, Shawnee Heights is a pretty decent team this year. They're okay. They've definitely been better in the past, but I think Spring Hill's got a lot to prove this year, and I think they're going to win.
For sure, I'm also going to take Spring Hill. 7-1 in the regular season. They're a very solid football team, and I like them against Shawnee Heights.
Yeah, I'm going to go Spring Hill as well, but I will say I think if there's going to be a little bit of a more surprising upset round one, I think Spring Hill losing to Shawnee Heights might be where I look.
Also, Shawnee Heights beat us in basketball last year to knock us out of the playoffs, so no way am I picking them to win a football game.
All right, our next one here, we got DeSoto against Blue Valley North. St. James beat this Blue Valley North team earlier in the year. Jonathan, where are you going on this one?
DeSoto. I'm going to keep on Isaac's spirit and say I don't think Blue Valley North is going to do anything this year. He's not here. Someone had to do it. Definitely DeSoto.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. I'm also going to go DeSoto, Blue Valley North. As Isaac said, is the laughingstock of the EKL. So I'm going to go DeSoto here.
Of course, it's kind of interesting to see a bad EKL team against one of the top teams in a different conference because of how good the EKL is. But DeSoto already proved this season when they destroyed Blue Valley Southwest that it doesn't really matter and they don't care. So DeSoto wins.
All right, next one we're picking here. We got Washington and Leavenworth. Zach, where are you going on this one?
I like Leavenworth, but it'll be close. I like Leavenworth, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty much of the same opinion. I like Leavenworth as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Leavenworth. I think, close game, but I think Leavenworth is going to pull out the victory. Next one here, 3-14 matchup. We got Baser Linwood and Blue Valley Southwest. I'll go first on this one. I think, this could be a close game. This is the other one I look at as potentially an upset, but I'm going to go Baser Linwood.
I like Baser Linwood here as well. Of course, so DeSoto destroyed Blue Valley Southwest, and Baser beat DeSoto. So just using that little ideology, I think Baser Linwood will find a way to win this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think Baser's got it. Based on the beatdown that DeSoto gave Blue Valley Southwest, I think Baser Linwood should have this one in the bag pretty easily.
Yeah, and important to note, if St. James were to win against Blue Valley tonight, they would play the winner of this Baser Linwood versus Blue Valley Southwest game, so a lot of implications for St. James as well. Speaking of which, let's choose our last game on the east side, St. James versus Blue Valley. Jonathan, I'll let you start us off here. Who do you got?
Putting me in the spotlight here. In my bracket that we all filled out, I did pick Blue Valley, and I'll tell you why. Because I needed a way to make my bracket different from theirs to try and get me some points and get me over the top. So I picked Blue Valley, one, because of that, and two, even though we played horrible, we lost to them last time, and I think they didn't play their best football too. So I would not be shocked if Blue Valley won. But I will say I really want St. James to win. Don't question my loyalty to the Thunder. I want them to win. I just need to beat them in the bracket challenge.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go, and we are obviously taping this before the game, so, knowing this airing at halftime, St. James could be up or down 20 right now. We don't know, but I'm going to pick St. James this one. I think close game. Like you said, both teams played pretty horrible last time they played. Not really at all what I'm expecting this game, but I think St. James has more playmakers. I think they get it done.
Of course, historically, Blue Valley in the past 7 years, 5-0 against St. James, usually pretty dominating with the run game. But with that being said, have to take St. James, No other reason other than I think we're going to win, and Tyson's going to have himself a day. So go with St. James, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he throws for 5 touchdowns and 300 yards, and it's not even close. But
So now here's the other thing we want to do. This is a halftime show. Jonathan, predict into the future. Where do you think the score is at halftime right now? St. James Blue Valley, what do you think the score is as we're at halftime here in this game?
I'm going to go with 14-10. St. James is up. 14-10.
So you think we're going to lose in the second half after winning in the first half?
I think it's a possibility because
Sure.
a lot of times when a team's up at half, they just kind of get a little complacent and they come back in the second half. We saw that the Colts last year against the Vikings. Big Vikings fan, 33-0 comeback. Come on, it's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Zach, who do you got?
I like St. James to be up 21-7 at half. I think the way they jumped on Miege in the first game of the season, I feel like I'll be getting similar vibes from this game. Of course, Blue Valley will try and keep it close throughout the duration of the second half, but I think we jump on them early. And
I'm going 13-13. I think it's a tight football game. I think Blue Valley touchdown, 2 field goals. Defense gets some red zone stops. I think St. James gets 2 touchdowns. I'm just going to assume they're going to miss an extra point if we have 2 touchdowns at this point. So that's where I got 13-13. I think St. James ultimately pulls away. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm feeling. All right, now let's do our quick title game predictions. Jonathan, who do you got winning it all?
I've got Aquinas winning it all. A little bit of an upset pick over Mill Valley, who has won 5 in a row. But first week, even though the show did not air, I've said that Mill Valley would not win state for the first time in what will be 6 years, and I'm sticking to that. I think Aquinas will beat them in the quarterfinals, and they'll go all the way.
Zach?
I also have Aquinas, but it's more of just a safety net, so that if we don't win or Mill Valley win or they beat Mill Valley, then it's just I got it right. But like I'd love nothing more than to see Aquinas lose first round.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest, go straight from the heart here. I'm going to go Mill Valley. Like Jonathan said, week 1, I said Mill Valley's winning it all. I've seen nothing that makes me think they won't, so I'm going Mill Valley to win it all in 5A. Thank you so much for watching our halftime show on TBN Live. Now let's send it over to TBN Pulse.